We're kicking off tonight with a little Al Pacino related news.
She got a great ass, and you got your head all the way up it.
Sort of. Not many people know this, but Brian De Palma's version of Scarface in 1983 is actually a remake of a 1932 film by the same name. Now, of course, Pacino's version is infinitely more famous for moments like this.
Say hello to my little friend!
Sans Pacino, Anton Fuqua of Training Day, The Equalizer, and the recent Magnificent Seven remake, and I'm sure Denzel Washington's Home Videos, is looking to remake the film for a third time. The news this week is that writer Terrence Winter of Wolf of Wall Street fame has signed on to rewrite the picture, which could snort up all our noses as early as late next year.
Is Ben Affleck a good actor? If you had asked me circa early 2000s, I would say hell no.
All around me are familiar faces.
But in 2010, he directed and starred in The Town, which was a good turnout for him. 2012 saw him take charge of the Best Picture winner Argo, and he turned in a very good performance in Gone Girl, and isn't half bad as Batman. That brings us to his important role in the DC Universe. Affleck is in fact getting his own Batman film, which he also will direct, but he's got a tentative title now simply called The Batman. Batman has always found ways to win over superpowered beings, but in this Bat flick, we're getting a hero more on Batman's level, Deathstroke. Though DC and their unsuccessful puppet Zack Snyder haven't quite hit the high notes with audiences, we're hoping Affleck can do right by us.
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now.
One of the more underrated directors working right now is Steve McQueen, which I guess is a little weird to say considering his last picture was the Oscar-winning 12 Years a Slave. But come on, the guy didn't even win Best Director for that film, and while Alfonso Cuarón might have deserved it that year for Gravity, it doesn't mean the man doesn't deserve more credit for films like Hunger or Shame. His next film, an adaptation of a 2002 British miniseries called Widows, is a heist thriller being co-penned by Gone Girl author and writer Gillian Flynn. If that doesn't make you excited enough yet, this week the great Viola Davis joined the project, the first of what is sure to be a dense ensemble cast. No release date is set.
The Internet Movie Database, or more famously known as IMDB, is the go-to site for any information us movie buffs may want. But for our number 2 news story tonight, they may be changing their ways a little bit. Any user with an account can rate movies on a 1 to 10 scale, and it has been that way for the last 25 years, but IMDb is considering changing their rating system to a 5-star scale. They're also debating expanding their film critic reviews on their site. Netflix and many other sites use a 5-star system, but some may be worried about their opinions becoming a little restricted from a 10-point number scale to a 5-star scale. IMDb is currently asking users on their opinions, but we may see a change in ratings on the most popular movie site on the web.
It was only a matter of time that our top story tonight became a reality. Disney struck not only the bare necessities but gold with Jon Favreau's stunning and wildly entertaining, mostly computer-generated remake of The Jungle Book this past April, which earned almost $1 billion at the box office. Favreau is already attached to a sequel to that film, but the big news this week is that Disney has signed the Iron Man director onto a live-action remake of their contemporary animated classic, The Lion King. Will it be in the style of The Jungle Book and completely computer-animated? Will it be a musical? Will Matthew Broderick get to eat this week?
That's a lot of fish.
Stay tuned.